John Psaropoulos is a journalist in Athens and writes a blog called The New Athenian. The violent protests come in the wake of severe cuts made by the Greek government in order to secure international rescue loans. Why is the public reacting so explosively over these cuts?
Well, in a word, they are angry because they do not feel that taxpayers and ordinary middle-class employees should be the only ones to bear the burden of financial mismanagement by politicians for the last 30 years. They want accountability. They want transparency. They want the political system to account for itself and to change.
How did Greece end up in this catastrophic financial situation to begin with?
A lot of it is corruption at the highest levels, mismanagement of the economy, failure to plan for the future, for future competitiveness, failure to invest in the private sector. Greece is still 50% state-controlled in the economy, and some of it is demographics. In a population of 11 million people, the workforce is only about 4.5 million. 1 million of those people work for the state or the government, which means that the other 3.5 million workers are paying their salaries as well.
What kind of ripple effect is Greece's collapsing economy having on European markets?
At the moment, it seems that not just European but world markets are looking at Greece as some sort of test case of, I think, how much a society can bear, how much social unrest can be processed politically, and how much austerity can be imposed in a short period of time.
How concerned are you that Greece will fall into a state of complete anarchy?
Well, I think that after the events of the last 2 days, people have begun to talk about the possibility of this for the first time. People are beginning to worry that the political system may actually grind to a halt, may actually become dysfunctional. So there is now, for the first time, real fear that if the political leaders don't reach consensus, this may escalate into something unmanageable.
John Psaropoulos, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.